Okay, so do you think the American football team is a good idea?
Definitely, without a doubt. Anything which brings people into the university, into the union, and increases participation, the teamwork aspects of it, I think it's brilliant.
So why do you think they were successful in getting the team affiliated this year?
The application this year for affiliation was very well presented. I wasn't privy to the presentations from last year and from a couple of years ago. I wasn't involved in it then. I was invited along to the presentation this year by both sides because of my role within the council. They answered all of the questions that the union were concerned about finances, about participation, about the uptake, about the way that it would be structured, and also the questions about how it would engage people and how the team was going to do good things for not just the team but also for the union and for the image of the student union and for the university. And they answered all of those questions fully. They'd researched brilliantly. They'd already put down, they'd preempted virtually everything that were going to be asked, and they answered everything as fully as any team has ever done. They were exceptional in their preparation and their presentation.
Do you think the existence of a team will raise the profile of American football at the uni?
Without a doubt, I think it already has. I keep a close eye on a lot of societies and team Facebook pages and websites and things like that, and the way that they've kind of brought together a group of people who before didn't know each other, and they've brought people together from all schools, from all kind of courses, first years, second years, postgrads, third years, and it's been exceptional. They've done a really good job.
When are the union expecting the team to be up and running?
I think the union expects them to fulfil their obligations that they put forward in the presentation, in that they'll have at least 2 training games, 2 friendly games this season before the end of the academic year. Obviously, with it being a winter sport, it ties in beautifully with the kind of the academic years anyway. I think the union and the university are expecting the team to be functional by the start of next academic year, and to be in a position where they can take part and earn box points and to really get going. But from what I've seen already, I think the organisation has been exceptional, has been excellent, and is definitely going in the right direction.
Was it, when the student council decided to affiliate the team, was it a large majority of everyone who decided, or were there some saying they didn't think it'd take off?
Student council don't actually have the decision on whether the team is affiliated. The student council have got an input into whether or not teams are affiliated, but it's an advisory capacity rather than a final decision. The CIDIC staff members, the full-time staff members, are the people that make the decisions in the first instance, and then once they have approved an application for affiliation by a team or society, then that goes to the Student Affairs Committee for ratification, and that is happening pretty much as we speak. But I've already spoken to all of the members of the SAC, and they're all in agreement that it is a good thing, and the team will be affiliated officially.
Okay. Are you personally going to be involved in any aspect of the team?
I've been asked. I've been asked because of my stature, let's say, and because of my history playing rugby at a fairly decent level. And I know a few of the guys within the team already. They've asked me if I'd be interested in coming along and playing one of the positions that doesn't do a lot of running these days. So I think I may well do. I'm not sure I'm going to be that involved this year, but I'm hopeful that next year I'll be able to kind of to come along and train and have a bit of fun with the guys. And I'm definitely intending to come along to some of the socials, because they do look really well organised.
Yeah. And lastly, have you ever taken an interest in American football in general?
Many years ago, when American football first kind of came to this country, when it first became popular in the kind of 80s, I was a young schoolboy then, and it was quite popular then, and we were interested in it because it was another contact sport, and we'd never really seen it on TV and stuff before. So I took an interest in it then. I don't really follow it to the same extent that a lot of people do now, because I'm still a rugby nut. But But yeah, I'm interested in it. I do kind of watch the big games, and I'll sit down and go for a house party or something, and we'll sit down and have a few beers and get the hot dogs and popcorn and watch the Super Bowl and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I think it's a great game for participation and for getting everybody involved. And one of the best things for that is obviously the way that you've got male and female players on the same team, can train together, can play together, and can socialise together. And I think there's very few opportunities like that within team sports or within individual sports in any university. And the fact that we've got that, I think that's great.
Cool. Great.